Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at the new reveals slash rumors, all that, for the Smart Brick sets, as well as upcoming sets that are rumored for, I believe, May and then the summer. So we will just look at these. I have the page pulled up here first with the Smart Brick sets. These are all official reveals, 100% happening. We already know what they look like, so I'll take a look at those first, and then I'll look at some of the more rumors and give my thoughts on those. I've already given my thoughts on the Smart Brick sets in general, just the concept of them in other videos, so I'll kind of more so give my opinions on the actual builds than how I feel about the Smart Brick technology in general. But remember, if you guys like the video, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment your thoughts on all these sets once you're finished watching the video. And also, I will be having my January sets coming in hopefully soon. So if you guys want to see reviews on those, I've kind of avoided doing reviews because it's one of those things where I'm like, does my opinion really matter? Like, there's hundreds of other people that do reviews. Like, if I do it, I feel like it's just doing the same thing everyone else does. So but if you guys want to see my opinions on them and other sets I get going forward, particularly these summer sets, I'm really excited for. So maybe I'll get some reviews in on those. But let's just get into the Smart Brick sets here. So first one we have here is the Vader's TIE Advanced. Now, first thing I noticed with this, well, not the first thing I noticed, but something I've noticed. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can zoom in. This cape looks really short. I hope they're not shortening capes more than they already are, because they're like the perfect length. And that cape looks really short. It might be hard plastic or rubber or something, but I hope it's not just a shortened cape. Next up, we have like the wireless charger here with the Smart Brick. We have this build over here. I have no clue what that's supposed to be. And then some sort of Rebel turret, whatever. This set is, I believe the box is on here somewhere. No, it's not. But I want to say it's like 480-ish pieces for $70. And you got to think like these two together are probably 100 pieces. Like this is probably a 350 piece tie advanced. Like this thing is just, it's meh. Like this was the one that I was relatively like, might be a get it on sale type thing. But I don't know. This thing just doesn't look great. Now, I do understand these sets are not for me. They're probably not for most of you watching this video. Like I have a feeling most of you are probably late teens, early adults type thing, similar to me, like early 20s. And these sets aren't for people like us. Like they're for kids. I view these similarly to how I view 4+ sets. Like I don't particularly care how they look or anything like that because they're just not for me. This was the only one that I was kind of considering getting, so I'm like a little let down that it looks pretty trash, but yeah, as you can see here, that's how the Smart Brick integrates with it. I don't really know how they work. I assume it's gonna say like voice lines from the movie and like have flashing lights, make pew pew sounds, all that. But yeah, I don't know. They're kind of showing like I assume it makes noise when you shoot the stud shooters. Maybe I don't know, but that's it for the TIE Advanced. That one is the one I believe is the most salvageable, and you already heard my opinion on it that it doesn't look great. This this is horrible. Um, this is the $100 X-wing. The only thing that I have to say positive about this is it looks like we have a new R2D2 minifigure with a movable head, which I think is kind of cool. And I didn't realize they don't have the little black piece they normally have on this Rebel Trooper helmet. The little like visor piece. They don't have that on there. I hope that that's just an issue with the picture because this thing looks kind of dumb without that on it. But I don't know. The X-wing itself looks like trash. Like this looks like a 4+ X-wing. If you remove the rest of these side builds, I'd say $30 max on this thing. This thing looks terrible. Like the rest of the side builds, maybe $40, $50 probably because you get 5 figures. I think $50 is a fair price for the set. Factor in the Smart Brick, like $60, $70. But like this thing just looks terrible. And like I said, it's not for me. I understand that, but like this is just bad. Like that that looks so stupid to me. I don't know. That cockpit piece is just not it. I don't know. Like I said, it's not for me, and I want to remind myself that, but it just looks bad. I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with these, but thankfully they're kind of just ruining the sets that they've made 10,000 times already, so it's not a big deal, but I don't know. Feels kind of bad, and I hope these don't do well. I really do. I don't see a way that these do well cuz they're already very expensive. It's not like they're overpriced. Like it's not like it's a $40 set that should be $20 or something. Like this is a $100 set that should be 70, or like a $70 set that should be 50. Or we're going to see soon a $150 set that should be like 100 because of the smart brick technology. Like they're already expensive. So this isn't something that like some mom's going to be going grocery shopping at Target and see this and be like, "Oh, I'm going to pick up a small toy for my kid for 20 bucks." Like these things aren't just going to be casual pickups like that. They're going to be so overpriced. I wouldn't be shocked if they are. I was gonna say I wouldn't be shocked if they retire within like a year, but then I'm like, there's no way they're gonna put all this time and effort into developing the technology and then just throw it away. But it wouldn't surprise me if these sell terribly. But this one, it just looks bad. It looks so bad, man. Like I don't know. It looks like a 4+ X-wing. That's all I gotta say about it. This one here, I don't know. It's like the throne itself looks decent. If you had sold just this for like 40 bucks and maybe had the stairs and like a little platform here, I would think it's like a okay little playset. But I don't know. This A-Wing looks pretty nice, I'll be honest. Like I've seen some people say it looks bad, but like maybe it's another angle. Like I don't know what this little red piece is here in the back. Maybe there's something from the back that it looks bad, but like from here, I think this looks like a almost perfect A-Wing in this scale. Like it looks really nice. You get the A-Wing pilot, which I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know why it's included in this set. Like it's supposed to be a dual set between these two, Vader and Luke, and then you have Palpatine and the Royal Guards there. Like it's supposed to be a scene from the end of Episode 6, and then you just have the A-Wing there. Unless I'm forgetting something. I mean, obviously the A-Wings are there on the Death Star, but it's like completely separate from this. Like I don't know. I mean, you have the turret there, which like I guess kind of makes sense, but I feel like this could have been its own set for like 50 bucks, and this could have been its own set for $70. Like, I mean, I guess 100 would be like the breakdown of like 150, but like this thing should be no more than like $70. Like it's ridiculous. Like I said, I gotta remember these aren't for me, and they're not really for any of us, but I don't know. It's maybe a cool playset for kids. Like I think this one is probably going to be the thing that like little kids get the most fun out of because you have like the little sticks here to fight with the figures. But you get Palpatine's gold lightsaber. That's kind of cool. But that is not salvaging the entire set at all. But I think that is it for the official reveals here. Next up, we have. I want to talk about these later because I want to get the negativity out at the start. This, I hope that this is the poor quality, because wow, this looks bad. This is the ATST. The head is like as big as the legs. Like the head and legs are like the same size. Like the head is as tall as the legs. Like it is not supposed to be that. Like I have the UCS ATST upstairs. I have the Hoth one over there. It's like maybe the head is like maybe half the height of the legs. Like here to here, which is like the neck part, is probably about twice the height of the head. This is like the same. Like I said, hopefully that's not the case, and this was just a bad picture, and it's like blurry and all that. But that looks like the gun sticking out of the front there. I don't know. Like the X-wing looked bad, but it at least didn't look stupid. I could say, like it looked kind of like chubby or something like that. I guess is a word you could describe it. Like it was kind of short and fat, but this one just looks stupid. Is the way I could describe it. Like I don't know. At least the X-wing was like, yeah, it's kind of shrunken down from all angles, kind of making it look fat. But like this thing, there's nothing about it that makes me interested. Oh. And then this is the last one here. We have the box art for the three we already looked at. If you want to look at those, I think there might be, yeah, there's individual slides for them here. This one is the Falcon. This is the one that we've had revealed so far. Now, this is obviously not a great picture of it. I think it looks okay. I think it looks pretty decent from what we have in the pictures here. This was one of the ones that I would actually consider picking up because it's like $100 for like 900 pieces or something like that. And I don't own a Playscale Falcon, at least the regular one. I own the MIDI scale one, and I own the Dark Falcon. So I don't own a regular original trilogy Playscale one. This is the first original trilogy Playscale one we've gotten since 2011, which is kind of crazy. But the last three we've gotten have been the Dark Falcon, the Rise of Skywalker Falcon, and the Force Awakens Falcon. So this is the first original trilogy one we've gotten in a decade and a half. Like that's insane. And at least it looks from this picture pretty good. But I don't know. It looks a little bit bigger than the mini scale one, so I'm not super excited for it, but this might be like a clearance pickup, a 30% off pickup, but I don't know. It doesn't have the smart brick in this one, I'm pretty sure, so that's why it's not like egregiously overpriced. But yeah, then next up we have the Cantina and the Land Speeder. Like the Cantina, I can't make anything. I can make out that these are like the stalls. That looks like the Han and Greedo booth. I know you have a couple of the Bith musicians in there. I assume this is the buildable dewback. I think there's one of those in this set. I don't know, but it's not green. It doesn't look green in there. But who knows? The picture quality is so bad it might be. And then we have the Luke's Land Speeder here, which, I mean, I think it looks fine. Like, I'm not going to be buying it. I don't need a Luke's Land Speeder. But this is probably, like, the most normal looking one. Like, it doesn't look downscaled. It just looks like a Luke's Land Speeder we would have gotten in, like, 2019 or whenever we got the last one was. It looks the same as that one, just it has the smart brick compatibility. I think it's fine. That's it for the smart brick sets. Actually, I lied. There are a few more here. These are rumors of ones we will be getting soon. And I assume these will be like summer or something like that. Ewok Attack, $30. I assume based on the price of that, it's not going to have the smart brick almost for certain because the smart brick sets are all like $20, $30 overpriced. The set itself is $30. There's no way they're putting the smart brick itself in the set. Probably going to get like a couple smart figures or whatever, which kind of sucks that Ewoks that we haven't gotten in a while are likely going to be ruined by that, but it is what it is. Battle of Hoth Echo Base, $140, includes a snow speeder. That's pretty cool. Seems kind of overpriced. Hopefully it's not a smart brick set. Hopefully it just has the adjacent parts to it, but for $140, it probably is going to have one, if not two, like the dual set. And I don't know. I almost said it as a joke. Like right after I was talking to some people, right after the first like official reveals were with like these sets, I said as a joke that I think it would be funny if the only time, at least for the foreseeable future, like who knows, in 5 years we might get another snow speeder, but the only time we get one anytime soon with the new cockpit piece that they made in this Force Snow Burner snow speeder, whatever it's called, the flames one that they released this past summer. I think it would be funny if the only time we got that new cockpit piece that they made is in that one and in a smart brick set. What do you know? It's probably going to be the case. Like, I assume they're going to use the new cockpit piece. I would bet money on that. I would bet the set on that. And it's going to be a smart brick set. It's probably going to be overpriced. It's probably going to be like 800 pieces for $140. And I don't know. I'm just not looking forward to it. And then R2D2 includes a smart brick, which this one doesn't say it includes a smart brick, so it might not actually be that bad. If this is a, say, $120 set for $140 and includes all this stuff, because that's how I kind of view the smart brick sets, is that they're going to be overpriced a little bit just because of the technology, but kind of makes sense. So, like I was saying before, like the X-Wing is like a $50 set for $100. This one might be a $120 set for $140. And yeah, I don't know. But then the R2D2 includes a smart brick. That one might be kind of cool. I feel like a droid is like the one thing, like a buildable character like that is like the one thing where I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. You might be able to have it do like the beep boop boop beep thing and all that, make the little antenna thing pop out of his head, all that, make him scream, all that cool stuff. If you like roll him really fast or something, I don't know. That might be kind of cool, but I don't know. The rest of it, I said I wanted to be quick with these, but it's been 15 minutes and just not Not a whole lot of positivity until now. These are the Mandalorian and Grogu sets. These I am very excited for. The Sandcrawler includes a Mudhorn, which is pretty cool. It's going to be based off the Mandalorian. I think it was from like was it season 1 episode? It was early in season 1, I believe, that the Sandcrawler showed up. And I think it's pretty cool. It might have, was it season 2 actually? I don't know. I haven't watched The Mandalorian in probably 2 years. So I watched it when the 3rd season came out, but I haven't rewatched it since season 3 came out. So I don't remember exactly when everything was, but I think that's pretty cool. $200 for a Sandcrawler. I think we can expect 1,800-ish pieces, hopefully, on that. Hopefully it's better than the 2018 one. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't expect it. Obviously, it's not going to be as big as the UCS one. Hopefully it's somewhere in between that 2018 scale and the UCS one. The $180 AT-AT, supposedly it's going to be like a different one based on Jedi Fallen Order and what's going to show up in the Mando and Grogu. It's going to be that kind of design. I think it's cool. I don't plan on buying it after I get the mini scale AT-AT that's coming in. I have 4 different AT-ATs. I don't need another one, but I think it's really cool for people that don't own one, and I'm sure it will look great. The Imperial Shuttle for $140. This is the one out of these 3 I'm most excited for because I already own UCS sets for both the other ones, so I don't really need them unless there's something crazy in there. But the Imperial Shuttle I'm very excited for. The last one was like $70 and it was really small and had its issues, and I didn't even end up getting that one. But this one will probably be a day 1 pickup. I don't own an Imperial Shuttle outside of the midi scale one that came with the Death Star, so I am fairly certain I'm going to be picking that one up either day 1 or if it doesn't look that great the second it goes on sale. I think that's all I really have to say on these, but either way, really cool we're getting a Sandcrawler remake. Pretty cool we're getting an AT-AT and Imperial Shuttle remake, and it says and more, so who knows what else we're getting. I'm sure we're getting a Razor Crest. There's like no way we're not. I'd be shocked if we didn't, because we'll probably get one if I had to guess in the 120 to 160 range because it's shown up in the trailer. They're gonna want to capitalize on it. They just retired the UCS one. Doubt we get another UCS one, but we'll probably get one in the 120 to 160 range. Lastly, now this is awesome. This is, I believe, the list for summer. I believe it doesn't say summer on there, but I believe I saw somewhere that this was summer. I could be making that up, but based on the amount of sets and like the price points and all that, I assume it's summer. So first one we have here, Ewok Village. Now, I know a lot of people are super excited for this. I think it's really cool. I probably won't be buying it, but I think it's really cool, and unless if there's a reason that it's better than the older one, I might pick it up, but probably going to be a pass on this one just because I own what's likely going to be the better one. The mini movie posters for $50. Now this, I think, has potential to either be a top 5 set of the year or absolutely trash, and there's like no in between. I hope it's a mosaic style, and if it is, I think that's going to be really, really cool. If I had to guess, for $50, like a mosaic like that's probably going to be like $50 per poster. Like you're going to have 9 different ones, I assume. Maybe 11 if they do Solo in Rogue One, but I don't know. For me, I'll probably get the 6 in Rogue One and call it a day. But if they're different anyway, maybe they do it kind of like the mosaics where you can do different ones and they'll include enough studs to do 9 different ones in there. I don't know. Who knows? I think it's really cool, and I'm excited for that one. That one is probably the one I'm second most excited for on this list. I'll get to that later. Maybe third, because there's one here where I'm like, that sounds really cool, but I have no idea what it could be. Upscaled Darth Vader minifig. I don't really care. Like, it's kind of cool. People are gonna like it. I just don't really care. Buildable Yoda. I didn't buy any of the previous ones, and I don't know. I might get it. It depends on how it looks, because the one from 2019, it was out for a while, and I just wasn't a fan of it. The Episode 2 Bounty Hunter Pursuit. Now, this one is the one I am the most excited for. I think this is the one a lot of people are most excited for. I cannot wait for this thing. This is going to be a absolute day 1 pickup. I'm either going to be at that Lego store at 8 a.m. They don't open till like 9 or 10. I forget when mine opens, but I'm going to be there 2 hours early there to pick this thing up, or it's going to be a midnight order. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I was going to go to the Lego store this past week on January 1st, but then I was sitting there at like 11 p.m. on New Year's Eve. I'm like, I'm just going to order this stuff. None of these are like that exciting to me. Like, I'm excited for the Venator and the AT-AT midi scale, but not like this. Like, I want this Bounty Hunter Pursuit set to be good so bad. If it's not, they can't mess it up, right? They can't mess it up. Like, there's no way they mess this thing up. It is so easy. You could re-release the one from 2002 and people would love it. Like, just put updated figures, re-release the exact ships from 2002, people will love it. I know it's kind of a tough thing to say with Lego these days, but there's no way they mess this set up, right? Like, come on. It's got to be perfect. Now, next up, Icons of Star Wars. This one I'm really excited for, mostly because I have no idea what this can be. I don't know if this is like a diorama. Now, like, my mind goes to, there's a Rebrickable mock that I've seen where it's like all of Star Wars like going over time in a diorama. It's like you have a scene from episode 1 where it's like you have Theed Palace with like a little bit of like the water around there and all that, kind of like the Battle of Naboo on one side, and then you have Theed Palace near the top, and then you have like I think it's Geonosis, and then you go over and you have like the Mustafar duel, and then you have I think there's like a Star Destroyer and like a mini Death Star, and then I think you have like Bespin, and then I think there's I forget what the episode 6 part of it is. I think it might be Endor. Yeah, I think it's Endor. If it's something like that, that's gonna be so awesome. Now, like I said, I don't know what this could be, but I hope it's something like that, like a diorama of like various scenes in Star Wars or something. That's what I'm taking from it. It might be like the most iconic scenes in Star Wars. Who knows? Next up, Luke's X-wing microfighter. Who cares? We have the mech out right now. It's probably gonna be the same thing, just like an X-wing instead of a mech. Like you're gonna buy it for the figure. It's whatever. That one is like the most throwaway on this list. I'm not even gonna really talk about it. Luke versus Darth Vader Bespin duel. This one's pretty cool. I have the promotional one that they did a couple years ago, so this one's probably gonna be a pass from me. But just because I already have it, not because I think it's gonna be a bad set. I think it will be a good set. I think they could pretty much just redo exactly what they did in the 2020 promo set, and it will be nice. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be a bad set, but it's gonna be a pass for me because I think it will probably be very similar to that one. The Anakin's Jedi Starfighter Delta 7B model, that's the triangle shaped one, not the Interceptor. Probably gonna pick it up just because I don't own one. I have like the 2007, 2008 one somewhere in a bucket, but that thing's never getting found. So yeah, overall, I'd say top 3 things I'm most excited for this year. Number 1, easily the Bounty Hunter Pursuit. Number 2, the Imperial Shuttle, and number 3, the Icons of Star Wars / the movie posters, because those are the 2 things that I feel like I will either love the most or be the most let down on, because I know like nothing about them. I don't know what they're going to do with it, and I feel like they're either going to be incredible or just absolute trash, and there's like no in between. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your favorite set from the video in the comments below. I think Bounty Hunter Pursuit might be the consensus favorite this year. I'm really hoping it's going to be good. Like I said, I think it will be hard for them to mess that up. Like, it is... You could just re-release the 2002 one. Like, come on, you can't mess it up, right? Right? But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know your favorite set. Let me know your thoughts on the Smart Brick. And yeah, I think that's everything I want to say in today's video. Have a great day, guys.